What's happening, gang? My name's Laura, also known as Biceps, and I've teamed up with Women's Health to deliver you a 10-minute bodyweight strength workout. The good thing about it is you don't need any equipment. We're focusing just on quality of movement, and you're going to be working for times. There's no reps to get to, and we're going to be working for that 45 seconds. 15 seconds rest, and we go into our next exercise. 5 different moves that we're going to be working upper body, lower body, so we'll have lots of opportunity to rest as we go through. 2 rounds and we're done. Okay team, before we get started, it's very important we prepare the body for the movements that we're about to do. So we're going to take a couple of minutes to do some dynamic stretching, open up the hips, and we're going to get in. So watch me here. To start off with, all you're going to do, soft knees, you're going to push the bum back into that inchworm, you're going to walk it out, and then once you're there, drop onto your knees, and you're going to give me 1 push-up. Walking it all the way back up. Nice and easy. Let's go. So you can give me 2 more. So the aim here is that we're hinging at the hip. You're pushing your bum back. Once you're into that high plank, you can just drop the knees and then come all the way back up. All right, 1 more for me. Pushing the bum back, walking it out. Big deep breath. Press. And come all the way back up. All right, now we're going to start to open up the hips a little. So you're going to come into a forward lunge position, and you're just going to start to make some circles. So you're driving your knee around your heel, starting to open up the hips. And then when you're ready, you're going to bring that back knee off, and we're going to start to do some internal rotations. Reaching up nice and low and high. Nice work, guys. Couple more. Okay, drop that back knee down. We're going to switch sides. So taking that big step, and we're going to start to make those circles again. Driving the knee around. Nice work. Each time we're just making that circle a little bigger. Starting to drive the hips forward a little. Good. And when you're ready, we're going to get that hand down as low as you can. You're going to get that back leg off. And you're going to reach all the way up. Reaching down low and high. Well done, guys. Nice and controlled. As always, this is at your own pace, so don't feel like you have to follow me, but we're nice and dynamic here. Good, last one, and rest. All right, our last exercise. Before we get into the workout, it's important that we hit a couple of the movements that we're gonna do. So, feet shoulder width apart, you're gonna take a big deep breath in, push your bum back, drive your knees out, and squeeze the bum, drive all the way up. Just a nice, normal air squat, good. So making sure we're keeping our chest up, squeezing the glutes at the bottom, and we're aiming for our heels to stay on the floor. Now don't worry if you can't get to my depth. Everyone's mobility is different here, so just go where it feels challenging for you. Last one. All right, last one, we're gonna get into a reverse lunge. You're gonna take a big step, kiss the knee down behind you, and back down to center. Big step, and back down exactly where you were. Good, we're loading that front leg. Nice work. Last one. And we're done, take a rest. Okay guys, so we're ready to get into the main workout now. We're gonna hit a nice deep air squat. Looks like this. Feet shoulder width apart, chest nice and proud. Big deep breath in, you're gonna push your bum back, drive your knees to the corners of the room, squeeze and drive up. Ready to go? 45 seconds of work and we get that rest. Let's go. So take that big deep breath in, slow all the way down. As you get to the bottom, we're looking to squeeze the glutes nice and hard, coming up to that full extension. So always keeping the weight in your heels. Big deep breath in, and exhale. As we take that breath in, we're creating that intra-abdominal pressure. We're bracing the core nice and tight, supporting the spine, and keeping that torso up nice and proud. Nice work. Each one we're trying to aim for just a little bit more range. So as I said, everyone's mobility is different. So wherever you can get to, that's cool with me. Nice work, guys. Okay, we're on to our first little bit of rest. We're coming into our second exercise, a bird dog. So for this one, all you're gonna do is you're gonna extend one arm and one leg, alternating as slow as you can. Ready to go? We're in. So you're going to reach out as far as you can and then bring it in nice and slow. Keeping the core tight Good. So this is all about control. We know how to move fast, but in developing our strength, we need to learn to move with control. Nice work. Kicking that heel out as far as you can, maintaining that nice natural curve, keeping the chin tucked for that neutral spine. Nice work, guys, really good. This should start to feel challenging right about now. Nice, last push. Last rep. Awesome. Now, we're gonna hit the legs again. We're gonna go into split squats. So for this one, you're gonna take a split lunge position and you're gonna be loading that front leg. That back foot is just there for support. As you come down, you've got that slight forward lean and you're gonna come all the way down. That knee kisses the floor, you squeeze, you come up to full extension. Let's go. So we're gonna start on one leg, whichever one you've chosen, that's cool. Again, we're looking for that slow movement, squeeze and power as we come up. Making sure you're keeping the core engaged and exhale as you come up. Big deep breath. Exhale, good. All right, 2 more on this side, then we're gonna switch sides. Powerfully as we come up, good. Last one. Awesome, switch sides. So same again, that forward lean, loading that front leg, driving up through the heel and the midfoot, good. Awesome work, guys. As always, this is your own pace. If you find it challenging to get your knee to the floor, that's cool. Just make sure you're coming up to that full extension, squeezing the glutes as best as you can. All right, last one. And we rest, awesome. We've got 15 seconds to rest and we're going on to our next move. Move number 4. We're gonna do an upper body push. And again, working with the tempo that we've done in our last moves, we're gonna do the same with our push-up. So we're gonna do what's called a slow eccentric. It's a slow 3, 2, 1. Release, big push. Now notice as I come up, I'm not snaking the chest up at all. I'm not coming up like this. I'm squeezing the core tight, the glutes tight, and I'm coming all the way up as one. Nice and slow. Good. Release and big press. If you can come up and you can do it on your toes. Slow, release, big push. Good. All right, and we rest it there. We have one more exercise to go. This is a single leg RDL, Romanian deadlift. And then all you're doing is you're hinging at the hip and you're gonna kick that back leg out behind you. See if you can touch the floor, squeeze, and come all the way back up. Half and half for the time. Ready? Let's go. So you're just pushing your bum back, kicking that back leg out. See if you can touch the floor, squeeze, and drive all the way back out. I'm gonna show you from this side. So soft knee, kicking that heel back, hinging at the hip, pushing the bum back. You should feel that load in the hamstring and the glute. Squeeze and come all the way back up. We're gonna switch sides. So same again, load that left foot, soft knee. You're gonna kick that heel back, keeping the back nice and straight, squeeze and drive up. Good. Last few here. Kicking that heel back as far as you can and drive off that one heel. Good. Last rep for me. See if you can get one in 2. Squeeze and drive up. Okay guys, so one round is now complete. We've got another round, exactly the same, 45 seconds work, 15 seconds rest. We are going back to where we started in that nice slow air squat. So get into position, shoulders back, chest nice and proud. Big deep breath in, let's go. Count down for 3, 2, 1, squeeze and drive up, perfect. So this is your range. You're coming to the bottom of your mobility. Each time we're aiming just to access a little bit more range. Squeeze and drive up, good, nice and slow. Well done guys, really good. We're making sure we're keeping all the weight on the heels. Each rep, we're trying to keep that chest up nice and proud. Squeeze and drive up. I'm gonna do one more. Exhale, well done guys. All right, one exercise down. We're heading into that second exercise. That's the bird dog. So we're gonna get into position, shoulders stacked over your hands, knees under your hips, and whenever you're ready, we're gonna start to take that breath in, brace the core, and we're gonna start to take the arm and kick the leg out. Let's go. 45 seconds of work might feel like a long time, but I promise it'll be over soon. Keep it nice and controlled. Maintaining that neutral spine, bracing the core, kicking that heel up behind you, and control it all the way back down. Nice work, guys. Really good. Keep it nice and tight, good. We've got 15 seconds here. See if you can maybe give me one more rep on each side. Always looking for control. Nice one. I'm gonna do one more. Kick that heel out. Nice work, team, absolutely awesome. 2 exercises down. We're gonna go into our third exercise now, which is our split squats. So we're gonna choose a side to start on. You're gonna load that front foot, slight forward lean into it, shoulders back nice and tight, and let's go. Big deep breath, squeeze and drive up. So we're always looking to control that downward movement. If you can, kissing the knee down on the floor is good. Means we'll access just a little bit more range. Bit more flexion at the knee. Good. Big deep breath in, squeeze, and come all the way out. We're gonna get ready to switch sides. Awesome. Let's go. Shake it out onto the other side. Nice and controlled, guys. Maintaining that neutral spine and driving up through that front foot. Squeeze, good. That back leg is just there for assistance. So you should be feeling the majority of that push coming through this front leg. Good. And rest. Okay, we've got our 4th exercise, which is our slow push-ups. And then we finish with that deadlift. So wherever you feel comfortable, on your knees or on your toes, we're gonna do that slow lowering. Ready? Let's go. So slow for 3, 2, 1. Once you're there, release the hands, brace, and big push. Good. Big deep breath in, slow as you can. Good, release and big push. Notice how my whole body comes up as one. Nice and slow, release, big power up. Nice work, guys, last push. Release, squeeze the glutes, nice work. It makes it much harder working this time under tension. And big push. I'm gonna see if I can get one more in. And I'm done. Okay, we have one more exercise. We're gonna work the posterior chain, the glutes and the hamstrings, into that single leg deadlift. So start to get into position, load one foot, just use the other leg for support, and we're gonna get ready to go. So we're kicking that back leg as far back as you can, soft knee, and then you're driving it all the way back up. So you should feel this in your glutes and your hamstrings. Keeping that nice neutral spine, and then all the way back up, good. So notice again, I'm controlling that nice, slow, lowering phase and driving all the way back up. Nice, kicking that heel up, squeeze and drive up. Let's switch sides. This is our last bit, guys, stay with it. So soft knee, kicking that back leg and drive all the way up. Good, pushing the bum back. Awesome. Last couple of reps, guys, we're so nearly there. Nice work. Last one. And we're done. Absolutely awesome, gang. Well done for doing that. It was tough at points. I certainly found it challenging. And notice that we don't need any equipment to get strong. The world can be our gym.